Hello, 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 hello to all my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel, Goddess of Light 1111. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning subscribers, welcome back. So, um, so I'm just going to say this before I begin. So, as you guys know that, I have been trying very hard to close out the cycle out, and it's been a challenge time for me. So before I begin, I would like to say thank you to all of you that have been subscribed to the video, that have been sharing the video, and that I like the video, because like I said, that's the only way that, that we can get the support that we need in this channel, because it's been a very challenging time for me, when it's come to do what necessary for me and my family and my children. Heavenly Father God, the Most High God, thank you so very much. I am so grateful and so honored for to have another day to make things right. I appreciate everything. I'm grateful for everything. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That I'm going to say, guys, don't be afraid. Anyway, I don't really, whatever that's going on here, a cycle had been closed, is we've been trying to close out the cycle. I want to focus on the positivity of this situation, but I felt like it's getting, it has to get worse before it get better, but it is getting better. And then I am focused on, and I appreciate, I'm grateful for, people that are partnering with me. And I'm also thankful for people that are partnering, you know, I'm grateful for all the people that are partnering, for all the people that actually listen to my story, because I know that some of it and stuff is a hard pill to swallow. But again, I just want to say that, don't forget, to share it. And, that way we can moving forwards on our next chapter, because my chapter is also you guys' chapter, so we can focus on moving forwards. I have a few things to say, and then so that as for me, I am, in a process of let's go of this traumatic experience. Yes, I call it that. Usually I don't. And I'm going, like I say, I'm going to focus on, a positivity and the lighter side of, things in my life. The reason that I even come on here to say anything about this is because that, there is still things, that is trying to still oppressing me, which mean I do not trust on no oppressor, and I do not believe on no oppressor, and I do not believe in nobody try to hold me back from my life nor my purpose. I stated that comments many times in here. I am my own person. No one have any right and stuff like that to try to blocking me from from my purse, from getting my bags. Okay, I guess that's what spirit tried to say. No one have no right to try for me to stop focus on my purpose or on my journey at all. I have a few things to say since there's a few of you that here. I hope that you guys can stay around while I say what I need to, while I need to say. I'm outside, so it's a little bit cold, and it's kind of, you guys might, if you guys heard a lot of noise. So I'm going to say this, and then after that, and I want to send a shout out to the king of, I'm going to say this. I took responsibility for my own well-being and for my own finance. I have never felt any greed to go after nobody's money, nobody's relationship, nobody's situationship, nobody's work, nobody's whatever people got going on. I have never felt the need to go after them. So again, you guys don't go yet, because I know that people coming in and they just left. But anyway, I guess you guys can come back and listen to the video, because I can do so much, I can say so much and stuff. It's except for the divine, it's except for God and stuff like that, to see that I am doing the work to put an end to a toxic cycle. I want to say this to the King of Cups. First and foremost, you want you want me to block from my channel the King of Pentacles. You went after me, and you went after all the people that was partnering with me, collaborate with me. But you have even made movies about me. You've been have recording me constantly, and I'm calling judgment on those. But I want to tell the King of Cups, if it's called a reciprocity of toxicity. If you didn't come in after me, God will never put you in a situation and stuff like that for you to worry that I'm gonna expose you. Anybody that say that, I exposing them, it's a reciprocity. You guys in advance had a huge plan to have me stay 7 years in a toxic cycle until my death came, right? But we never say all of these things because we keep them under wrap because everybody want me to be quiet. First and foremost, two things. You know who you are. I didn't break up with you, not no toxic ex-husband, no toxic ex-boyfriend. You went after me while I was doing my work. I was focused on my work. I was doing what I was supposed to do as my own. Even, like I say, even YouTube knows that I was focused on my work because there was no way I can do that amount of works in, like I say, in one day. But I did it on my own. It wasn't because that I had a partner. It wasn't because that nobody knows me. The minute you heard me, doing well in my channel, you come in after me. Y'all want to have a plan and stuff like that. Y'all want to collaborate with all of these people. Y'all want to collaborate with government officials and stuff to come in after me. You have to take some responsibility for yourself if you didn't come after me, because I've never thought about you. I don't sitting there thinking about like, oh, what the King of Cups is doing. All the King of Cups that I've been in relationship with, literally that either they're married or some of them are trifling all over the place. So I stayed to myself. I was single when I started my channel. I am still single while I'm not focused on you. So first and foremost, you went after me. You wanted me to go get a job. I'm not going to go get a job because of you. If I get a job, I get a job because of myself. I'm not going to go to try to do something that is not alive from my purpose. My purpose is to help other people, to be a healer, to be a teacher, to be a student, to learn from as above, so below in 3Ds. If you don't like it, that's on you. I'm not going to stop you. You're not going to stop me. If you sitting there focused on the toxicity and stuff like that, you pushing God's hands. So don't come in after me and stuff like that because you wanted me. You're literally planning for me to end up in a mental institution and stuff like that, so you don't have to deal with the situation. You don't have to heal yourself. First and foremost, like I say, I didn't break up with you because that I didn't love you or whomever you are and whomever you are. Okay, so I'm telling you this is a warning from God. That is his last warning. That is a warning from ancestors, my father, and my spiritual team. Your warning is that for you to go heal yourself, leave this situation alone, and let it go and close out a cycle, because you might end up being in jail or in prison, and then you're gonna sitting there be like, oh, it's her fault. No, it's not my fault, because I wasn't supposed to tell the truth about you. It wasn't for me to tell any type of story about you. That's your business, what you do in your life. So now, since you are focused on me, since you refuse to let it go, since you refuse to talk, because y'all went so quick and stuff like that to file legal paper behind my back like a coward instead of talk to me about the situation. So y'all want to have me under investigation. Y'all want to collaborate with my family. Y'all want to collaborate with my children. The emperor is controlling my children right now. the emperor is trying to walk away, but at the same time still try to control my children. The king of cups, the king of wands, the king of wands is still doing magic by collaborating with witches to do all of these things. So let me telling you guys some of these things that's happened in my life. While everybody's like, well, we ain't gonna like this video, we're not gonna help her and stuff like that because she doesn't deserve it. But I deserve it, I'm worthy of it, and I've done the work. That's what I say. I am grateful for the people that are actually listening to this video some shape or form, because I have done the work. I have done the work in everything that I deserve to live the life of peace, a luxury, because I have been doing the work, and I am grateful for my life. I don't, I have never envious of jealousy, of hatred of nobody that my past relationship at all. Whether you are, like I say, I'm not lusting for no relationship. I am not envious of no relationship. I am not obsessed with no relationship. I have no obsession to anything. The only thing that I'm asking for anybody to do right now, I just want the truth to come out. I just want my name to clear out from this situation. I just want justice to be served. I do not care about what everybody got's going on. And I need you. You said that I'm in a hotel, something is wrong with me. Why would you say something is wrong with me? I'm not homeless. I wasn't a homeless when you met me. You coming and moving with me. So I wasn't homeless when you met me. So now you wanna judge me. You're putting me into mental stress. You're trying to give me a heart attack. You're trying to causing me so much mental stress. And then the worst thing you want to do is stuff like that. You want me to walk away from my creativity, from my path, because you're afraid that you will expose. But you don't never say that I went to stuff like that out of jealousy. Instead of you heal your father issues, your mother issues and stuff, you'll come after me. You'll come after me and stuff like that, but betrayed me. No matter what I went through, even if I was a millionaire, a billionaire, I will never, ever, ever betray any of you. I will never betray any of you, because I have enough respect for you. I have enough respect for you. But you guys wanted to unalive me. You want to cause me a heart attack. You want to cause me mental stress. This is some of the stuff that I went through. And it's the saddest part is stuff like that. I have to watch my children go through. I have to watch my children going through up and down and stuff like that. And I don't know how to help them, because they're not saying anything, and then when I'm trying to talk to them, and they're not even trying to listen, because the emperor is controlling them. And I told them that this man put a control camera to watching my children, and they was underage. What happened to justice? But then you're gonna say that, oh, it's because that I say anything. I didn't cause nobody to lose their job. I didn't cause nobody not to work. I didn't cause nobody to lose relationship, because I was focused on my own. Even in my family life, that will telling you, unless that I called them, nobody called me. I call my family. I'm the one who usually, and it don't bother me, because that's what family does. They can possibly say that, or that, like I say, I don't know my father enough is up to say anything about him. I don't know my mom. I had to spend a little bit of time with both of my parents. So when you went to stuff like that, so let me some of this stuff I wrote down so I can close this cycle out, because anybody and stuff like that is keep continuing stuff like that to bully me, and I'm going to making sure that this actually being seen. Some of this stuff, development of mental issues, mental health problems, to repeated stress, abuse, neglect, manipulation, creating a harmful environment, negatively impacted our well-being. They are deliberately, actively trying to cause my children mental health issues. Actively try to cause my children to have mental health issues because they have those three witches and stuff like that, a bunch of grown women and stuff like that. That is like literally shifters into my children. So if we having a conversation, so they can make money, because I have to talk and stuff like that for in order for them to tell the Queen of Swords, for all of them to make money. So through again verbal abuse, lies, slanders, gossiping, constant criticism, gaslighting, controlling behaviors, isolating me and my children from support system, annihilated us from family, exposing past trauma, what I went through in my life. You know, the Queen of Swords, she keep telling all our story online. She keep telling all our story online because that's what I chose not to say anything. Like I say, I don't know my mom enough. I don't know my dad enough. The little that I know about them is because I know my mom and stuff like that when we come to the US, when she lives with me and stuff like that. And I'm talking about that's when I as a grown woman, okay? So these people exposing past trauma, because what the King of Pentacles does, he go around and stuff like that, asking my family. The King of Cups know me, so they go around and stuff like that, telling all our past trauma, and to the Queen of Swords, to telling online. So we have total, like a whole lot of Queen of Swords. We hold a lot of a whole lot of them and stuff like that. That's all they do. Whole lot of readers and stuff like that. They live off of me. I call judgment on them already, because that's all they do. By, you know, with all of this, with past traumatic experience that I experienced in my life, I have to say it and stuff like that, because these people already talk about them. You know, I chose to heal whatever that happened in my past, whatever that happened in my life. You know, when we're talking about verbal abuse and stuff, you know, when she calling me a broke ass, you know, a broke bitch, what does she call, and excuse my French, YouTube, normally that's not me, but y'all know that they're being cursing and stuff like that, so it doesn't matter anymore and stuff. You know, try to calling me a broke this, you know, a head, whatever, you know, all those stuff and stuff. When this woman is talking and stuff, like, she barely know me. She don't even know me and stuff like that. The only thing that people heard my story online. You know, I don't think it's fair. Because, like I say, even if I sitting in my car, try to write something and stuff like that, that is in private, they want and stuff like that. They want and have my children to look in and stuff like that, to see what I wrote. But I was my own business and stuff like that, and not focus on these people. I don't think it's fair and stuff like that. Just because and stuff like that, these people got a statute. Just because they got a statute for themselves, for them to do things they want to do to other people like me, and then the law and stuff like that revolve around them. That isn't fair, because we're talking about like following me, tracking me, blocking me, hacking me, spying on me, constant watching me, stalking me, colluded to unalive me for money, and then it's still trying to making sure that, still trying, my I have to listen to a witch telling me that, or if I'm in high school and stuff like that, why will I think people is bullying me? If I'm a teenager, why would I think people are bullying me? Why am I talking that people are bullying me? Trying to do magic and stuff like that to keep me trapped in my trap, try to keep me in my children trapped in our head, instead of try to let go of this situation, because I'm not letting them bully me. Yes, I have done a lot of work. I'm making sure they cannot harvesting people energy 144. How I say that, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair and just for me to letting people torment me and torture me while these people get their glories and keep moving on with their life. That isn't fair at all. That isn't fair. But I'm going to close this cycle out. These are, again, for people that didn't hear me. This is what they caused my children and I to go through. And then loss of, loss of spiritual, loss of finance, try to put me to be homeless, for me to be homeless and stuff like that, because it will be easy access. And you have these warlocks, these witches that colluded and stuff like that with law enforcement. We have police officers and stuff that recording me, and then also sending that recording me, and it also keeps even sending entities in my vessel, because they have contract with the Empress, they have contract with the Queen of Cups, and then so then they are still trying to swap destiny with me and the King of Pentacles and stuff like that, because what the King of Pentacles is, doesn't this is illegal for somebody to pose as a news anchor? When I call, I left a message for one of the news channel and stuff. The King of Pentacles answered they have this lady answer the phone when I asked to speak. I asked to speak with somebody in the news, that is private investigator from the news. He told me, so he impersonated a news anchor. He told me that, if my story is worthy to be told, that they will say it on the news. So the King of Pentacles is walking away with, doing all of this, try to go over this mental basket case. Psychotic narcissist went over all my family, people that I don't even know, and told them and stuff like that, to making sure, tell them the things that they didn't even do about my life, so that way it'll be easy access to create a Ten of Swords, because he had me being recorded. They make a movie when I was living at my apartment and stuff. They're literally making a whole movie about me. So I guess like the end result was supposed to be that I end up dead in the movie at the end. So it will be told without me knowing, so that way that everybody will get some type of finance. So I want to know, doesn't that supposed to be breaking the law? All the police officers pretty much in Georgia, they're breaking the law. They violate the law, they're breaking the rules, they violated my human right, but nobody's say anything about it and stuff, because they want to make sure that I'm the one who's the basket case. I'm the one who's the mental case. I have been trying and stuff like that to stay positive in this situation, but it's not working. You know what's sorry about it is that every places that I go, I have been bullied. From the past 4 years. Every places that I go, I have been bullied, and when I stand up for myself, I'm the problem child. But then I realize that the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the Emperor, they all need to go sit there behind somewhere and stuff like that. What's giving these people the power to do those things to somebody, but they don't say anything? Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. I'm sending the love right back at you. Thank you so much. Because nobody knows that how much ish that I went through. But like I say, I'm not afraid to fight for my family. I'm not afraid. But they need to know that I'm not the causes of their issues. It's because that instead of for themselves, It's because that they didn't stand up for themselves. They let the King of Pentacles manipulated them, and they let the King of Swords is the one that watching me, and the King of Wands. Those are people that I guess they are called so-called themselves warlock and magician, all of these people. But if the King of Cups shouldn't be in that situation, because if the King of Pentacles was one of people that, like I said, that I partner with and stuff, if he was one of the people that partner with me, he one of those people that was recording me doing movies. So I'm sorry, okay, because there was these people are blowing land, so that's just he. I love my family, and I will never betray them. I will never betray them. But I know God is good. I know God is great. Like I say, I'm never gonna stop fighting for what's right. But the emperor have no right to keep that cycle open. He has no right to do that. Because I know the King of Pentacles did a lot of things. He did a lot of things, including impersonated somebody that is in the news anchor. Because he told me my story wasn't newsworthy. That's what he told me. My story wasn't newsworthy and stuff like that. And I've never heard from them since then. But the King of Cups know the only way that you're gonna find your peace. I'm not your child. You're not gonna run me off. You're not gonna telling me how to live my life. You're not going to telling me what I can do or what I cannot do with my life, because I'm not controlling you. You're not going to controlling me. You either gonna close the cycle out and stuff like that and stay out in my life, or the truth about you gonna come out. Either way, stuff like that, you win, because you already caused me. You already caused me enough devastation in my life for a lifetime. So I don't think you can do any more damage in my life. You cannot try to telling me, oh, is she going crazy yet? Is she going to go to a mental place yet? Is she get a job yet and stuff like that? What is it to you what I do in my life? We're not together. I am not with you. I am not with you. Let me be at peace. Let me focus on my path. Let me focus on my path, because with the amount of things that you guys put me through, it took a lot of time for somebody to heal. And I'm healing while I'm doing all of this and stuff like that. I'm healing while I'm trying to do the work at the same time. This folk is constantly doing magic, constantly, and the past and stuff. My son told me that he was in his he hearing voice, and I told him that we're gonna go to we're gonna go. I even make an appointment and stuff like that for us to go to for us to talk to somebody. But what they was hurry up and doing stuff, they were making sure that it did not happen. Because when it's time for us to do things, the emperor making sure that he wanted me to be in a poverty line. That way that if I don't have anything and stuff like that, I cannot do anything, This is not right, guys. This is not right at all. And the worst part is stuff like that is the fact that you protected the people that are hurting other people. You protecting people that are hurting other people. This is the worst. This is probably the worst fight that I've never. There's when there was a war, there was like war. There was two people, there was a bunch of people, there was thousands of people. This is, you know, me against a bunch of people that doing things behind the scene, and I'm so tired of fighting. I am so tired of fighting. I don't think this is fair. I don't think this is fair because I have nothing to do with your life. You shouldn't have nothing to do with my life. I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't hurt none of the King of Cups. I didn't hurt none of the king of whatever. I don't care what king they are at this point because they sound like pages to me. I'm so exhausting in trying to figure out, like, where to go, what to do next, how am I supposed to go about this situation. But I close the cycle out. I forgive y'all, and I'm going to focus on myself. And I'm going to say that I close out a cycle. I close out this cycle, and I'm gonna continue to move forward. You're not going to harassing me and I'm not afraid of the Empress. I'm not afraid of the Emperor. I'm not afraid of none of you because you're the one that broke the rules. You're the one that broke the law. You're the one that is try to overpower me and stuff like that by abusing your power because, like I say, you're having all this informant and stuff like that sitting there coming on my energies, coming on my back, while at nighttime and stuff and doing things and stuff because they want information. If you are an informant and stuff, don't come in on my back. You literally say that I'm the devil, I'm a shapeshifter. You want information, talk to me. That's what you need to do. Stop doing things behind the scene. Because first and foremost, why would I want to sitting there and talking about a bunch of nonsense when a cycle is supposed to be closed? But like God say, y'all are a doomed nation and y'all just don't see it. Everybody's abusing their power. Everybody's abusing their power, including entities, including, low vibrational entities, low vibrational deities and stuff like that. For no reason. Why can't we just let this go? Y'all keep saying that I'm exposed. Why don't y'all realize that, y'all exposed and stuff like that because y'all didn't do the right things? Y'all chose the betrayal. Y'all chose to throw the swords in my back. Y'all chose to set me up. Everybody is still trying to people still trying to set me up. Everybody want to build up their account. Everybody want to build up their big account and stuff like that. But then they wanted to do at my own downfall. Do you know how ugly, how nasty, how narcissist that sound? You want somebody to go down. You got children, but you want somebody to be suffering while you build your account, while you online and stuff like that. You calling name, you say all of this stuff about me, but you don't know anything about me. And I am so grateful. I am grateful. I am thankful for all, for, for everybody that actually even think, you know, even think about, this situation. And for those of you that there, thank you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this life and everything's in it. I'm grateful for everything, every opportunity that I have been received. I am grateful. The fact that I'm alive. I'm grateful for my family, even if they're not around me. I'm grateful for my mom, my dad, even if they're not around me, and my children. But it's time for us to start bullying my children and I, especially mentally. I know my children loves me. I know my children loves me, and I love them back. But right now they are in a confused state. They're in a confused state because they are being bullied. They are being, mentally scattered and stuff like that because of the emperor is trying to control the narrative. Because the King of Pentacles is trying to control my family. The King of Cups is trying to control my family. So they are all want to, lies about something and stuff like that, and they're not telling the truth. So, So I appreciate all of you that there. I don't know if you guys, like I say, I give you some of this stuff, because I don't know. Some of you might be went through this or stuff you don't know, and I will give you, this is like causing people mental health issue by repeating stress, abuse, neglect, manipulation, creating harmful environment, like creating a harmful environment and stuff like that is by, these people are doing magic and stuff like that, and then they're following you, constantly, by using negative, neg- negatively impact others' well-being, because they are deliberately actively trying to cause my children mental stress. But for me to speak, because when I'm speaking and stuff like that, that's what it's caused. So I already went through this the whole two. I have to write these things. Those are some of the stuff that happened to me that wasn't supposed to be. And that's what I am calling judgment, for me to receive justice so we can move away from this mess. I am asking for people and stuff like that is in power to stop abusing their power to give us justice, because I earned it, because it was simple. It was simple. All I had to say is no, that I didn't want to be in a third party relationship. It has nothing to do with, because I was in my channel, people attacked me, and then once I say something and stuff like that, they say, it's about them, but that doesn't know it's a reciprocity. It's called having leverage and stuff. They attacked me and stuff, and then God said, well, if that's what you're going to do and stuff, don't forget that I've already pardoned you of your sin. But then you want to attack my child, you want to attack one of my chosen one and stuff like that. I'm gonna bring, all your skeleton out your closet and stuff. This was a lesson for everybody, and nobody is learning it and stuff like that, because they try to so hurry up and be like, well, I'm gonna blocking you, I'm gonna making sure that your video. But I'm grateful, like I say, for those that are watching me. I am grateful for that. Like I said, this wasn't for me and stuff. I'll probably say something, if it was some other video, if I was doing readings and stuff like that. This is about my personal life, that I've been abused and bullied verbal abuse, lies, slanders, gossiping, constant criticism, gaslighting me, controlling, try to control what we do with our lives, my children do with their lives and stuff like that, what we do, what we don't do, isolating me, like especially through finance and stuff, because they will move, making sure that we don't have anything. It's a holiday. No one have any heart at all. It is a holiday. It is a holiday. I am sleeping on a floor, and don't remember the last time I've slept. I am sleeping on a cold floor. I am sleeping on a cold floor. And this materialistic doesn't do anything to me. I'm grateful and stuff. Every single day, the fact that I wake up, that's the first thing that I do. You're telling me that you're still focusing and stuff like that for the King of Cups, King of Pentacles to get their glory. And then he went over to my family, asking them everything, people that I didn't even know, past people, my children, asked them information about me, traumatic experience that I went through and stuff, so that it'll be easy for them to create a 10 of swords for me. And then by trying to be strategic, they try to be strategic so how they can, how they can unalive me, so how they can create a 10 of swords for me, so how they can making sure that, that I'm staying down. And I'm calling judgment for adversity to be removed, for adversity to be released, because I've done the work. Because God promised me the land of food filled with milk and honey. I didn't have to go through this because I have done the work. I have forgiven everybody from my past. For those of you who doesn't know, let me telling you before embarking my journey, so that what you guys know, and any partnering. When I went to in 2018, I think, like in 2018, I live in the same area that I am now. I had received I named them. I named them. I've already wrote about them, and I keep them somewhere. I even wrote a little book about them. Two spiral, a male and a female. They come in front of my door. They come in front of my door. That's what even before that, when I start, I don't know whether that happened because I was doing that or not. Before that happened, I always buying all type of food for birds. And when I went in 20, always buy food for birds. I buy those things and hanging them on the trees, and I have to fight with the squirrel all the time. And the two birds come in and make a nest right in front of my of the townhouse that I was living in. They make it. I'm literally talking about like at the door, literally, in front of when you open the door and stuff like that, they are right there at the door. They're making, and they have 4 babies. They have 4 babies. And we let them stay there. We look at them. They're nesting there. And when I woke up one day, they were gone. That's when we were moved. I let the nest stay there for a good while. I said this and stuff like that to say this. You don't know me. People doesn't know me. This is not somebody that was supposed to be in poverty. This is not somebody that was supposed to be in poverty. That was not somebody that's supposed to be homeless. but you want to cover your secret. You went after me. And if I have to if I have to speak about anything, I have to go sit in the cold to do it. But then you sat there, try to telling on me, try to slander me, gossiping about me, saying nasty thing about me, just to invest it on build your account, build your life. Because I know that the King of Cups, King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles, they're all working together secretly with the Queen of Swords to get money. This man do a video on me, a video. Not a video, not just a video, but movie. They're recording me constantly until I start talking about it. And they took it out and stuff like that because there was a whole lot of people that come. There was like military men that come at the complex one day in my building, but they didn't do anything. That's the reason that. And I saw they put all when I'm talking about like movie theater equipment, they put them at the trash can. And I think and when I saw them, I had a whole lot of evidence on my other phone. That's when they hacked into my phone and then they mess it up. But I'm going to leave this there. I just wanted to give this information. I just wanted to tell these people that I closed this cycle out, but I wanted the people that to know some of this stuff that I went through. This is some of it that I went through, 211. This is some of this stuff that I went through. Some of it, not all of it. And this is what people are causing people to do nowadays. Even try to cause them to commit suicide. That isn't fair. You cannot possibly want to hurting me at the same time, and then you say that, oh, I have a caution you, but I know it's not true. I'm grateful, guys, for the support and the love. So I love you. May God continue blessing you guys. And I'm grateful for all, again, for the people that are partnering with me. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Thank you so much. May God continue to blessing you. I am so thankful for this life, for these opportunities. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. I just wanted to say this. I am closing this cycle out. May God bless you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, I wanted to finish say that to everybody that have been watching me. Thank you so much for all your support, all your love. I am so honored again and so grateful for everything. Every time you guys come here, you're even watching me, stuff like that. I'm grateful for that, even if the information help you or not. I hope you guys sharing the video, pass it on and stuff, that way that it could help some other people.